Good evening. I'm your host, Don Armando, and this is a special edition of Open Topics with Don Armando. So right now I'm just trying to talk to the international audience. How you doing today, this afternoon, or this evening? Hello? All right. So it looks like that's what's actually in the news is that everybody's talking about the elections. So shout out to Don Jose. So and there's a lot of stuff that's actually going on in the world right now. So let's get to it. It seems that this year is actually going to be the year that people are actually going to be exposed, whether for their wrongdoing or whatsoever. And I was actually reading an article, and it was saying that the CEO of World Wrestling Entertainment, Vince McMahon, is actually getting sued for a lot of the same things that Puff Daddy is actually being accused of. So, anybody who's watching, what you think of these actions that are happening? Are there going to be more CEOs that are going to be getting lawsuits this year, or there's going to be a lot of truth exposed? You could actually comment on the comment section right now. Yep. Hey, so I guess we have a new subscriber around here. All right. So where you from? Well, welcome to the chat. So, what's your views on these American celebrities getting all these lawsuits? What's up, Blasian? How you doing? Long time no see. And Happy New Year to you also. All right. Good evening, Don Jose. How you doing?
Good evening, Don Armando. Thank you for allowing me on your platform.
Yeah. So as you know, yesterday I was around your neighborhood.
Yeah.
So it looks like that if you watch wrestling, Vince McMahon is actually getting his is actually being named in the lawsuit, and the lawsuit is very plainly accuses Vince McMahon of doing the same thing as Diddy.
Well, truthfully, I never heard anything about it. I'm still, listening, watching what situation with a lawsuit that Donald Trump had against that lady. Now he's ordered to pay over $80 million.
Yeah, so I actually read that on the news blogs also. So
yeah,
if he's ordered to go and pay that, I don't know. I don't think that this campaign is not looking good if he has to go and pay that, unless he could actually go and make that back up.
Well, let's keep it real. I mean, a lot of Trump's followers are basically, this is blind sheep, blindly following Trump. I mean, you can actually kill people on the middle of Broadway, and still they will support him.
Yeah, that's what fanaticism could do to people.
Yeah. Yep, that's true. It looks like it's going to be Trump versus Joe Biden, which is basically the battle with two old grumpy men.
Yep.
So basically, it's this open discussion tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, look, we have seen a lot of insane people here in these YouTube streets for quite some time.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
And what happened is You have people who cannot rationalize, cannot use logic. They get emotional, and then they try to do foul things with other YouTube creators.
Yes.
Which is why I refer to the collective as the mentally and intellectually challenged, because they are challenged. I mean, you have certain individuals that try to paint a false or insane narrative, okay? But the fact of the matter is, people like ourselves are well known with these YouTube streets.
Yeah.
So they can go ahead and paint their narrative as they see fit, but no one that's really serious is going to believe the narratives.
I mean, yes, because one thing I could actually say is that certain people, they actually were the people who actually coming up with narratives that are actually flat out lies. Mm-hmm. And then they want to, instead of having a good debate about an opinion, now they want to go and take your freedom. They want to actually harass people who are in your family or whatsoever. And to me, it's this: if you're doing all that, and people are actually proclaiming, "Oh, we're gonna make sure that we take your freedom and all this stuff," and certain people in these YouTube streets, they actually have a history of making false police reports and swatting. It's to the point that I guess fatal that these toxic creators, they're gonna go and actually guess that's what's coming to them.
What some of them don't realize, they will come where they're gonna mess with the wrong person and they're not gonna like the outcome.
Yeah, so I don't know who Armando is.
I guess he's new to the platform.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what the haters are doing, they're giving us free press.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. And of course, they love to paint a narrative that my channel is a struggling channel that no one sees. But I think you've seen the growth for itself.
Yeah.
I mean, it's there's a lot of projecting being made, the false narratives, being created. But look, the best revenge is just to be the best version of yourself and disregard the haters.
Yeah, that's what I do. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't try to take it seriously, and I just do what I have to do.
Look, every week I work on creating content that hopefully people will receive and hope people will enjoy. Okay, and I try to keep a platform that's as drama free as possible.
Right.
Okay. Of course, you have certain individuals who want to bring the drama to your platform.
Oh, trust me. I mean, the thing is this: the drama that the thing that I've had is the the thing that I've had is mostly people who are actually mad. So they don't really go on their platform. They just try to write on their own community tabs what I'm supposed to do and who I'm not supposed to be friends with or whatsoever. And I don't really care. Because I'm not here to actually impress anybody. I'm here for me.
Well, that's why I call it this stupidity, the YouTube politics. It's basically, because you are cool with certain individuals, they're upset with you because of that. And disregarding the fact that we're all separate individuals and we're all accountable for our actions. We're not accountable for the actions of other people.
Right.
Okay. And this notion that that the enemy of my enemy is my friend is pathetic.
No, but it's like this. And then there's another thing which is pathetic too.
Mm-hmm.
A friend of mine to me is also my enemy. That's also pathetic. And the fact is, I don't know you and don't really care to know me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, and I said this before, and I'll say it again. It was left up to me before anyone thinking about creating a YouTube channel. They have to go through a psychological evaluation. If their head is not on straight, not on correctly, then they don't get a chance to create a channel.
Right.
Unfortunately, this platform is chock full of troll stores. Okay.
Yeah.
They love to create drama because they don't have the artistic flair to create positive content.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, it's very easy to do reaction videos and slander and say certain people are everything by the child of God.
Right.
It takes talent to create content week in and week out.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking about talent, you recall someone, I'm not going to mention his name.
All right.
But he was someone that had issues with you, questioning one of these individuals that question your identity.
Right.
It appears he's back under a new name.
Yeah, well, I blocked that channel.
Yeah.
Who cares?
But what I find odd is that this individual becomes the arbiter of who's Dominican and who's not.
Me personally, it does. It's like this. The person had their channel taken down for a reason, right?
Yep.
Right after I got doxxed. So my thing is this. If they're so confident on who they are and everything like that, and then before they actually got their channel terminated, they were actually gonna go against various universities, which is under the city of New York banner, for their curriculum where it talks about the Dominican Republic. So that content creator was trying to discredit the professors of trying to teach that of all this Cooney schools about, I guess, world history or whatsoever, and they're trying to say that the narrative is not it. So my thing is that if they're so confident with the narrative, how come they don't have teachers? And number two, there's certain things that are actually being fractured within that movement. If a person is so bent on trying to tell another person what their ancestry is or anything like that based off of race, or how should I say, their own warped form of eugenics, it's to the point that if I wonder if they actually talk like that in their professional lives also, where they actually go and link up with other cowards. I don't really call them content creators. I call them cowards and cuckolds. Because how the heck you link up with the guy that you actually disrespected that man and his wife, but yet now y'all joining forces just because I guess I'm getting a little buzz or whatsoever. And other content creators that may have more subscribers than me are actually saying that that I'm a struggle channel and all this stuff. But to me, it's this: if y'all so focused on me, how come your channel's not? Number one. And number two, I'm keeping my content original. Maybe I might buy some new equipment, but that's on me though. I might just do maybe live streams whenever I get my setup correct. I might even invite certain guests that people may not know that I know. So to me, it's this: I don't bother myself with content creators that their content is just pure crap. Because most of these content creators, if they could talk the big talk when it's on other social media platforms. But other than that, if they're not actually saying it in person, they're hard to believe. And that's how I'm going with it.
Well, I love it when one person calls my stream in a struggle stream where I'm just looking at my analytics. Within the last 28 days, I gained 37 subs. Okay. Now, within a 90-day period, I've gained 77 subs.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Not bad for a so-called struggle stream. Okay.
Right.
And within the last 28 days, my platform has gotten over 14,000 views.
Right.
And then over a 90-day period, my platform has gotten over 30,000 views. Not bad for a struggle stream.
I know.
But, people are projecting, they got nothing better to do. They're obsessed because of certain creators that they're trying to chase off this platform.
Right.
It is what it is. Certain amount of jealousy, certain amount of envy, and lacking the ability to cope.
Right.
But when everything is said and done, you know, the haters give us good press, and we're still here.
Right.
Um, so, what else is on your mind?
Well, other than you know, this YouTube, I just basically call it crap. I mean, what's on my views is this. I mean, if you really look at the infrastructure of the Northeast and everything like that, I think that we in New York City and I guess in other East Coast cities, we need to actually try to instill cleaning better. You know what I'm saying? You know, take a little bit more pride in our neighborhoods, because when people don't take pride in their neighborhoods and everything like that, and it starts within, that's where we have all the stuff that's happening right now. The crime, police actually running down on people just because of their skin color or ethnic class. And on top of it, whenever there's crime, there'll be the value of the neighborhood or whatsoever. And from what I'm hearing, a lot of people are leaving New York City in droves. What are your thoughts about that, Don Jose?
I think there's quite a few reasons why people are leaving. First of all, it's extremely expensive to rent an apartment here in New York. I mean, and then you have people who pay 50% of their rent, of their income or more, just for rent.
Right.
And also, there's a perception there's a lot of crime here in New York. So when you add those two factors together, that's going to lead people to leave New York and go to other areas where they can prosper.
All right.
I mean, I'm sure there are other reasons, but those are like two of the main ones, I think, why people are leaving New York. I mean, also, let's keep it real. We pay a lot of taxes here.
Right.
Okay.
I mean,
so what's going to happen is people are going to live where they're able to live comfortably,
right,
and pay as little taxes as possible. And that's something that not everyone can see.
Exactly.
I mean, if you take like for example, you cannot rent an apartment in Manhattan because the rent is too bloody high.
I mean, to actually, from what I was hearing, I don't know what it is now. It might be more, but there was a female that actually got into a scandal with Elliot Spitzer, and she, at the time, that she was actually living in, that she was actually paying $5,000 for rent in an affluent neighborhood in Manhattan. So while she was doing, I guess, her services. So now, the last time I heard about that woman is that she's being employed by the New York Post, which is actually, I guess, on the conservative side of things, and then the Daily News is more liberal. So, in that order, it seems that certain people They look out for other people if you bring their political enemies down.
Yeah.
And so be it.
Well, look, let's keep it real. I don't read the newspapers anymore because the news is very depressing. So I actually get my news information from other sources.
Right.
I mean, particularly when it comes to the internet. And also, I get like news flashes of things that things are going on. But there was once a time there was like multiple newspapers. Now there's like there's the New York Post, the New York Times, the News.
Yep.
And you have a couple of small publications, depending which section of the city you live in.
Right.
Okay. But nowadays people don't read.
Yeah.
Because they have the internet. So they can see a video or what have you.
Exactly.
So,
yeah. Shout out to the 4 people watching the stream. I hope it's more like in the long run. So that's the ultimate goal. And shout out to Dudley 3.0, my homie Crisis Black, and Aggressive Defiance. So if not, I'll actually put their channels on my community tab after this live is finished.
Yeah.
And Blazing Kings too.
Yeah. I've been on Deadly's platform once or twice.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a cool guy. And one thing I really appreciate the fact that he's pushing my channel. I mean,
yes.
Because I appreciate it, and actually I got a few subs on him, so I'm gonna start to push for his channel on my platform, and then encourage
because it was like this on the days that I got doxxed, right? It was like, all right, like maybe the after days or something like that. For some reason, I went up and I just came up on his channel. So, we were asking like who we are and everything like that. So I actually did a live stream. I showed my face and everything like that just to show Dudley that I'm a real person. So me, Dudley, and I guess the woman at the time that we were talking, I forgot her name. We was actually talking about, I guess, certain stuff, and then he was saying that his platform is called the Mob Tube or whatsoever. I was like, all right. So I was just listening and stuff. I haven't really been on Dudley's show like that because of work and all the other stuff that has been going on, like recently within my life. So it's just that to the point that I guess now that there's everything's almost cleared up. I'm gonna actually show more love to Dudley's channel, and also my other friend from Indianapolis, Aggressive Defiance TV. You gotta check him out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. In fact, Dudley had a stream earlier tonight.
Yeah.
It's just that at a time when I got home, I'm just preparing dinner. So basically, when I get home from work, the one of the things I want to do is just relax.
All right. So my thing is this: what you cooking? You cooking steak? You
Chicken.
cooking? But okay, chicken. All right.
I mean, and really, it's not really cooking. It's more like heating. Heating a piece of chicken in the toaster oven with a baked potato.
All right.
I mean, because I really,
Right.
I don't cook a lot during the week. It's basically whatever I can put in the toaster oven and heat up.
All right.
So I'm not a chef, so to speak.
Got you.
So,
I mean, I do cooking sometimes, but my wife does the majority of the cooking, and she's a beast.
well, you're very fortunate, Donna.
Yeah. I mean, you could be very fortunate too. You know, it's not late for you, Don Jose.
I know, and there's a
Yeah.
time and a season for everything. That's why, I don't worry about it. Okay, because people, when they get desperate, they pick the first person that they see, and the first person they see may not be the right person.
Yeah.
Okay. I see Blazing King talking about he's not much of a chef either.
Right.
So, I wonder, does he eat Jamaican food or he eats Indian food? Because I think he's part Asian.
Right. Because, I mean, if you actually look at the Caribbean, it's part. I mean, let's be real. The British went up and they actually brought the amalgamation of culture and cuisines, etc. So it's to the point that in Jamaica, Trinidad, and Tobago, and Guyana, and other West Indian countries or principalities, may have you have like a certain Indian influence in some cuisines, and then you have some African influences in some cuisines also, and some British influences. So, with that said, you have a lot of people who tend to be in the spicy side, where my grandparents came from St. Kitts. I mean, from the food that my cousin from St. Kitts have cooked and everything like that, doesn't tend to be on the spicy side.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my cousins up in St. Kitts, by the way,
Yeah.
and beyond.
Well, remember, it was once said that the sun never set in the British Empire because at one time, 25% of the Earth's surface was under British rule.
Right.
Okay. And now it's just basically like Great Britain and Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. Okay.
Right.
Now I see here that they should put down that Astari as Hindu influence.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Right. I mean,
But it's good to learn these things.
yeah, because one thing that I actually like about that I actually try to impart with people is that I'm trying to actually impart knowledge. within the masses instead of the mass ignorance that's even perpetrated on these YouTube streets. So my thing is this: if we propagate more positivity and more knowledge, I think we will. I think we will actually go far instead of the negativity that we actually see on here. I mean, I'm gonna actually have a content creator on my channel. I'm actually working on it because this content creator, he's actually a historian and he's actually successful at what he does. And he's also a big friend of my sister. So I'm not gonna go say his name yet, but hopefully I'll actually get to interview him and me and him actually come to a day that we could actually set this up.
It should be interesting indeed.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I was just reading today that they actually Alabama actually executed someone using pure hydrogen.
Yes, I did read that.
Yeah. So
I mean, with that said, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what, like we were speaking about this course yesterday or whatsoever, as far as anything. So my thing is this: if everybody could actually have everybody have their own opinion, whether it be personal or I guess or whatsoever the case may be. So my thing is this: it's we could actually say that we're actually living in a sad state right now where certain people could say that, okay, we like this or we don't like that, but I can't really actually say, because I'm still, when it comes to capital punishment in that regards, it's like you could hear that the person got deleted by the government, but it's like to the point that it's just news because we don't really actually see it, so it doesn't really impart a feeling within us because we just think that it's news.
Yeah.
But, shout out to Texas Prison Stories.
Yeah.
So I think that he might have like more insight into what his opinions are of the death penalty more than we do. So okay. So he says that the Aryan and Dravidian theory has been debunked. Okay. So I actually thought that it was the actual peoples. I didn't know it was actual theory, because I do know from what I read about India that certain parts, meaning when it's the north and the south of India, that they actually are like their own people or their own tribe may say. And then you have Sentinel Island, which is actually protected by the Indian government. So it's a very complex history, because what a lot of Westerners know is about the emperors in India. They don't know about what we would call today client kings, the other kings of those who actually had to pay tribute to the emperors.
Mm-hmm.
So it's and then on top of it, it depends on what North and Southern Indians. What a lot of people don't understand, like around thousands of years, people actually got married when it's a dowry. It depended. A person from the South or the North could actually be of the same caste, and then they could get married, I guess, within Hindu ceremony or Jain ceremony, what have you. So and then on top of it, I was reading up that Zoroastrians in India and Hindus, they have similar practices. So it's actually a good and complex history to read if you actually reading about India.
I would do that. It's funny how people refer to the indigenous people as Indians, thinking that they reached India, but they didn't realize they actually hit North, Central, and South America.
Right.
But it's all, and a lot of it is they travel to try to find gold. But unfortunately, they exploited a lot of people.
Yes.
So, anyway. Speaking about the death penalty, I'm going to be doing a stream about it on Monday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to talk about both sides of the issue, those who are for and those who are against.
Right.
Now, eventually, what I would love to do is have a debate between someone in favor of the death penalty with someone who's against it. And then what they would do is they'll argue their points, and then the audience will decide.
All right. Well, Blaze King, this is what my mother had said. So I don't know if it's proven or anything like that. I guess I'll have to take a DNA test of it. Since my mother was born in the Dominican Republic, and her parents came from St. Kitts and Nevis, during that time that was under British control. My mother always said, because she didn't meet her great-grandfather, of course, because separation and everything like that. And technology wasn't like how it is today in those times. So what my mother always told me is that my grandfather's grandfather he might have been Portuguese and Indian, and my grandmother was Scottish. So my great grandmother was Scottish. So what I think I might have to do, I might have to make a trip to St. Kitts to actually see the records of everything, and then I might go and take the DNA test because I have a theory that this ancestor of mine may have come from Goa. But then it's just a theory at best. All right. So the small amount of Indian population, was it like, or was it bigger? Like maybe the 19th and 20th century. That's what I'm trying to find out. Or it's always been small. All right. I mean, it's funny because I had a guy who was from South Africa, a South African guy who was of Indian descent, told me that I have some Indic features. I was like, wow. So I might have to research that.
Don Armando,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop down. I just wanna
All
say
right.
thank you so much
It was
for
nice to
allowing
have
me
you on my chat.
platform. Yeah, and
Yep.
I would encourage everyone to please subscribe to Don Armando's channel.
Yep.
Okay, and the other YouTube creators that are in the chat, if you will do that the same, and of course my platform. So with that being said, thank you very much, and I'll ultimately have a good night.
All right.
Take care.
Mm-hmm. Well, in other news, today happens to be the birthday of one of the founding fathers of the Dominican Republic, Juan Pablo Duarte. And a lot of Dominicans actually venerate his birthday on this day because he, with two other of our founding fathers, on the 27th of 1844, fought for Dominican independence. Interesting. Blasian, by any chance, do you still live in the New York City area, or you live somewhere else in these United States? Oh, all right. I never been to that state before. Well, I'd love to go. Yeah. All right. So Chicago is fun to visit. All right. Irby. Chilling. Interesting. Shout out to the 5 people watching this stream. Oh wow, I did not know. Interesting. I mean, yeah, because they have said that one of Jesus' disciples, I think it was Saint Thomas, that came to India, and he brought Christianity to India, which they actually practice that form to this day. I think it's called Syriac Christianity, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Okay. Didn't know that. Yeah, talking about that, Blasian. When I was actually going to school in Queens, I met a Afghan Hindu. So he was saying that he did not like the current rule in Afghanistan because they always discriminated against Hindus. And he said that he wanted to get an Indian wife because she was more closer to his beliefs. And I have met, when I did live in Jersey City, I met an old kind lady that she was from Nepal, and she was Hindu also. Yeah, I've heard that. Hey, Dreadlock, how you doing? Yeah, I've heard that too, Herbie. Yep. Wow. I have a question for you. All right. There was a temple there was a mosque that was raised, and now Premier Modi went and now created a new temple over that mosque that was raised in India. So a lot of people are saying that the prime minister is pro-Hindu, and certain people in India are not liking that because of, I don't know, maybe the ideological beliefs or what have you. What are your thoughts on the current Indian prime minister?
Hello.
What's good?
Yeah, I got my headphones on. I'm in the thing. Okay, I'm okay. How you doing?
I'm alright.
Mhm,
Yesterday I went to see the viewing for my late aunt.
mhm.
So I was in the city for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm remember, my sympathy goes out to you and your family and what happened to your aunt.
Thank you.
Yes. I want to elaborate some things, but I mentioned. I want to clear my name out there, if it's okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. Okay. I hope the audience can hear me.
All right.
Okay. The reason why I'm coming here is because there have been rumors saying that I had got somebody, not mention your name, to
Alright.
go after somebody we know that's problematic. And they're trying to use this story to try to get me in trouble, which is untrue. I mean, the person's problematic. We all know who he is.
Right.
First of all, I don't have no communication with the person that usually come on this panel.
Right.
I don't have no phone number. None of never instructed this person to do anything. Also,
Alright.
too, they're saying that me and a fellow associate, a friend of ours from Florida, are conspiring against him, and that she hate me because she one time rejected me, her panel. The reason, and first I want to clear this, I never tried to join the Golden Spear. The reason why I was in the Golden Spear looking for folks is because my channel was taken down unjustly by another individual in Ohio and his 3 race Latino friends, right? Okay.
Right.
So, and I don't put inappropriate stuff on my channel. So I'm working hard. That's my channel was my job. I was trying to make my own business with that channel, and never thought 11 years later that my channel would be taken out due to some situations. So I want to let that be known. Also, to the young lady in Florida, our friends,
Right.
ever since situations have happened, so they go around saying because back in 2021 that I had got rejected on her panel, and I was trying to join the Golden Spear. I was not trying to join no Golden Spear. I was trying to find out who knew about the situation, who the dudes involved, and also to who were behind the situation besides the 2 people we know that was friends of the guy from Cleveland, Ohio. Now,
Right.
I also want to say this too, that I never contacted none of this man's family. This man that we know personally from social media has tried to harass my family based on a false name on Facebook. Also, too, that also too, I never threatened the judge down there who was involved in our case. I said that I would get rid of her career, which I am working on getting rid of her career. So I can't do that. I've done it before. When the person got me out of my apartment, a judge in Harris County, their fake brother lost his election in 2020 due to my videos on Facebook exposing the situation. So that's why Judge Wanda Adams is the judge down there in Precinct 7. She's also running again, which I one day want to help her out while, it's a short period of time for Super Tuesday, I want to help Wanda Adams out because she's a good judge down there in Precinct 7. Now, also I want to say this too. The person that's stalking us do not know that any information that was personal I gave to the police department, and I gave to federal FBI and other law enforcement. I don't know who in Phoenix that's being unjust. I see that on the news media, Phoenix Police Department is being investigated, for corruption. I know that the Phoenix Municipal Court down there is very corrupt. Shout out to one of the guys on YouTube, long time ago, exposed this courthouse being corrupt. I shared those videos to you about the corruption of about the municipal before we ever met this person. This happened a long time ago that they were exposed in the courthouse. Also, they sitting here talking about that they're going to that I had. They always make all these fake allegations towards me. First, I never stopped this person. I know we're laughing again, but people hear my side of the story. I never
All right.
stopped this person. I need the person in Chicago, okay, young older lady in Chicago who friends with the dude. Stop making that lie. I never stalked this person. I never used my phone to go talk to this person. The person in New Jersey, she stopped talking to like Rosie Gaines from New Power Generation Prince group. Need to stop talking, making lies up. Um, this need to stop. Okay, I just need to understand that I'm trying to find out what's going on between because HPD is not gonna rest me. I want everyone to know that
Right.
before a situation happened to my residence in July, which I definitely going to go after the judge involved in that case. I know all his dirty business. Here in Harris County, he's friends with the other judge. Yeah, so you don't want to mess with me. But the what happened was back in June, Sergeant, dark skinned brother from HPD Crime Unit, Cyber Crime Unit, told me that that everything I did was good. I did contact the FBI first because it's out of state, out of Houston, Texas. Second of all, that they know that the dude came to my residence right after he lied to the Judge Gonzalez that Saturday. They know everything. They said if he ever comes near me again or any residence, any part of me, he's going to get arrested because they have evidence on him. That's why he cannot get HPD to arrest me because we have evidence of him lying. We have evidence of everything. They investigated me knowing that I never been to Phoenix, Arizona. So how can you put on a protection order that I've been to Phoenix, Arizona when I never stepped foot in Phoenix? That's a lie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I want everyone to know because I need to hear my voice out there. I did my podcast and I get emotionally and I start cursing out. I'm not cursing here, of course, it's your platform. But this dude is like a story. He is a storyteller. He has a book he has a book company. We all know that. He knows how to mix reality and fake and facade to get people to believe it. And I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of I mean, this person came into my life. I mean, whoever we met, and you know, when we had the issue with the Golden Spear back in 2022, but when he was on Black Skin Mason's channel laughing at my issue with Mr. Uganda, I told him I didn't want nothing to do with him because anybody who two-faced, they can't be around. So if I was a stalker, why would I tell this person? And the next thing on 31st of December, they can start harassing me. They start making content about me. And they're going to lie to a judge that I harassed their family. I don't talk to their family. I want everyone to know that right now. This dude is a liar, a manipulator, and he has talk about a record. I don't have a record. Protection order is not a record, especially when he got false allegations. Shut me up. Because what it does, he wants you to endure his crime. If you go to the police department, he make a false report to the police department. Some stupid police officers broke gonna try to believe it, and then have a judge that actually was a criminal record too. And also, yes, we already acknowledged everyone that the judge that he messed with, Cindy, she has a criminal record in El Paso, Texas. Oh, I know that. I mean, I'm trying to find the record of it so I can find what type of charge she had. But she's defending two criminals. One that's a fake plaintiff, and the other one is a judge who has a criminal record and have a secret life that you don't know too much about. She try to keep her personal stuff on private. I noticed that she don't like to be on in the public. Okay, but she like to put her daughter, who's part white, on blast. Notice, and this is not against her daughter. I have never harassed her daughter, never threatened her daughter. I feel sorry for her that she deal with a mother like that who was corrupt. And also my thing is too that the woman down there in Phoenix, your daughter cannot pass for white. You can tell that she's mixed. You know, she's Mexican, Hispanic, and black in them, and you can tell that she has a Negro nose. So the judge, when I saw her picture, her old white husband is the father, baby daddy. Okay, my question is if she is racist behind closed doors, your daughter can't pass white. Joe Apiro, you know, Arizona do not like Latinos. I don't know if he got indicted yet, but he had police power and judicial power in Arizona where he can exonerate Latinos. Before this woman tried to exonerate me, She has a clean record. My record is clean compared to the fake plaintiff and her. But her daughter can get in this situation too. Her daughter she can put all the blonde in her hair, act like Halle Berry baby daddy. Okay, trying to white her up. If that's, I'm not saying, I believe people do whatever they want with their body. It's their business. But it seems she purposely trying to do that. In any given day, they can, if God's her mama, the judge, whatever, her dad's attorney, they can exonerate her. They can make lies about this one, her little girl who's 19 years old, out of high school, and actually put in racial profile her. You know what I'm saying? She go to a white racist area, and they can do this. And some judge that's racist towards people of color can throw her on a bus. You know what I'm saying? So this woman down there in Phoenix needs to understand that I'm not scared of her. Like I say, as soon as she tried to kept the fake protection order that was untrue to everything. Because one thing, my question is, if you're gonna keep the protection order, why are you letting false allegations be on legal documents? That's against law. Because I've never been in his house. I have no money to go to Phoenix, Arizona. I would love to leave Texas. You know, I scream about leaving Texas. If I was going to Arizona, I would probably go see Rihanna at the Super Bowl. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But I don't have no money to go to Phoenix, Arizona. So my thing is, how the heck? That's one thing I kept trying to press on about the Illuminati, because I did a video about R. Kelly. The reason why I do believe this dude is connected with R. Kelly, because he's friends with Chris Stokes. We already seen the old tweets of him harassing Sherry Johnson, Ricky Romance, and Chris Brown, along with Raspy. This back in 2010, 2010, 2011, and 12. And this man has access to the entertainment industry. He was in Chicago, by the way, at his other screen name that Hybrid Vigor are exposed. Okay, and I had nothing to do with that either. Okay, because everyone investigated that man's business and started harassing. So it wasn't all of us doing it. We all, people know about this situation. Anyway, so when he was in Chicago, I'm looking at Chris Stokes. We all know Bump 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 was created by R. Kelly, Diddy, and Chris Stokes. So if I did a story about R. Kelly being lighter than his dark-skinned brother, his brother was not on the tape, because Kelly is darker than R. Kelly. That's how we know, as mixed African Americans, they become different colors. That's like me saying Drake and Tyrese my brothers, and I don't look like neither two. You know what I'm saying? And I commit a crime. Okay, so when I pointed out back in January 2019, on the 12th, that Saturday, I know R. Kelly tempted me and said he had goons. Next thing, on January 16th, after 8 p.m., someone put semen on my porch, which is voodoo. When they put semen, vaginal blood on someone's porch, that's to get someone out there yours. Next thing, a couple months later, I get evicted. Okay, when I get evicted, I had people try to become my friend, include this bluish dude, not the dude from Ohio, it's the not bluish dude. And next thing, he's trying to become a rapper too. He has no education. I do suspect him being connected with a case with a little boy being stabbed, a Latino dude being stabbed down there in North Houston. I'm not saying he did it, but it seemed to me that it wasn't the guy that accused him, or the dark-skinned guy that accused him. I'm talking about Andre Jackson. It seemed to me it was that bluish dude. Okay. Well, anyway, when I say he did, it seemed like he did. Okay, since he was trying to delete me. Okay, back in February of 2020. So when I started meeting people that become my friend, and then next thing try to find some sneak way to do some things to me, that's why I started speculating this is some gang stalking, Illuminati, because of the R. Kelly situation. Okay, so when this dude happily started stalking me, and I did research on this man, I found he's a former star, he's a former entertainer. He, saying he had a podcast. He interviewed Sarah from the Making a Band. I have to ask that question: why is this dude, making hypothetical, comment like, why is this dude harassing? It traces back to R. Kelly. So I was trying to explain to the judge that the Illuminati, because Zachary King, who's a former Satanist, said that when you reveal some of these things in Hollywood, as the former Satanist, he revealed the sex abuse scandals that goes in Hollywood. It's a warehouse deal. All these sex abuse scandals where people do sacrifice to Satan, they do the sex to get involved, whether it be underage, animal, adult of the opposite sex, or same sex, doesn't matter. It's a warehouse deal to get into the industry. The tapes, the arcade, that was a warehouse deal. If they mad at me for revealing that, and everyone, like Jack White said, that the R. Kelly was a paid, trauma, then then I have to ask that question. This must be a revenge towards me because I never had this happen to me. Mind you, when R. Kelly was telling me, a Latino race dude was trying to threaten me at the same time. I think that is a friends with R. Kelly too. I think I showed you that as well, right? This is back in 2019. So my question is, when I started researching, that's why I believe that this man had connection with R. Kelly.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry, because you're friends with Chris Stokes and you're harassing Raz B and Cherry Johnson, these on Punky Brewster, Ricky Romance years ago. Why the heck you harassed me? I didn't do nothing to you. I told him back in February, leave me the heck alone. And I want Judge Gonzalez to hear this stupid behind. I want to cuss him panel, but if I was the guilty party, why would I be telling the dude to leave me alone? Why would I be getting the police involved if I'm guilty? That's the stupidest thing. Why would I go and try to go find or do some crime to somebody after I told the police? Now there are people who do that, but that's stupid. Okay. Exactly. So that's the reason why. But HBD said they told me back in June they cannot arrest me. That day, next time he comes back to Houston, he's arrested. He told me to contact him immediately if he do anything to me or come near me or anything. I have someone near me as well because they have evidence. And it was after the case with Judge Gonzalez. And Judge Gonzalez shut the heck up with her stupid behind when she got a record too. We gonna everybody El Paso, Texas. She did something down there years ago when she was younger. I think she was younger. And the reason I'm bringing this up because it says a lot about the judicial system. Yeah, people can change. I'm not saying someone with a record cannot change. But we got someone who is a judge and lawyer and has a criminal record, and someone is trying to fight a false allegation and get justice of a stalker. They believe the stalker. They believe all the lies. They exaggerate and try to exonerate. And like one thing is her is mixed Spanish native and black, Afro-Mexican, try to say that Negro knows us. Latinos get exonerated a lot, just like African Americans. They don't show their own news. Latinos get killed by the police. They don't show their own news. So she and then she has a criminal record. She can be false accused, and she almost 60. She turned 60 this year. She can get false accused for a crime. They can make her lose her license, lose everything. She don't humble herself with that nasty air to her. So that's why I'm here to clear my name, since my name about because you know my situation. Okay, I'm in a warming center. Warming center is a cold air here in Houston was going on. And something just told me to go to YouTube and see what's going on. Next thing I see the dude that the Israelite dude saying that your name, my name. And this stalker here telling people that I'm sending him. No, I did not send him nothing. I want everybody to hear that now. My name need to be out this man's mouth too. No offense to your friend, the person who's a panel person. But bro, if you're in the comment section right now, don't mention my name because you have already turned this into a big thing. You got no offense to the person that's a Hebrew Israelite. You have no money, no legal fees, no GoFundMe, no nothing to fight this person legally. I'm not fighting things legal. Can't do things on our hands because they can throw you in the bus too. You got to get things smart. So that's the reason why I need to tell the 40-some-year-old man who made this claim that I never told you to go to that man. Because see, what Judge Gonzalez saying, she said that if I seen somebody go, one of my friends, I'm gonna throw her in jail. Which I'm gonna throw her behind jail with her criminal record behind here in Texas and El Paso County. I'm put, what I'm saying, because she don't know, the woman's stupid. The woman who the judge is stupid. She first off, when I started quoting penal codes about what this man committed, she got offended by that. Said, I never penal code. You in the court, you supposed to quote penal codes as part of the law. You see what I'm saying? So she was that. So she knew when I wasn't present at the courthouse. I'm on the phone. I can't see what's on. It ain't no Zoom. I wish I had a Zoom. She kept going through all my exhibits and switching, trying to derail the case. That's why it took forever. Because remember, the reason why it took forever because I can't see everything. The dude's there, she there, I'm not that person. And then one thing she kept saying, oh, you didn't want to be there. If I want to be there, I would. If I had the money to fly or take a plane or take a train to Phoenix, I would came in there and point everything out. Okay? And one thing when she kept making me angry because I was trying to hold my peace. Because I did act like I was scared of her. But that's an act. I'm an good actor. I'm not scared to help her. If I saw Gonzalez right now. I ain't gonna touch her. I just cuss her out to make her heart break. Okay? Because I ain't one thing, unlike her and this other person, they got criminal records. And one thing I gotta ask the question, why is this man posting criminal records on YouTube when it's a breach of contract? They're not supposed to post anything that's if a person like a homegirl down in Florida do not want her stuff post, they supposed to take it down. Who is paying this man? Who is giving this man the opportunity to break the breach of contract of their ethics? I gotta ask that question. Because one thing that YouTube don't understand, they can lose the business. For example, you know why they used to let us act a fool on YouTube, like Thomas and everything? But what stopped that was because people and companies that was working with YouTube saw that mess and they want their videos to be affiliated with their company. With the hate speech that Thomas, you know what I'm saying? And some people saying stuff on that, so they told YouTube, you better change your ethics. So doxing is against their policy. Why is this man is allowed to dox? He should not be on YouTube, period. Who is paying? Who are they doing some type of a warehouse deal? I mean, being an XN. There's something going on behind closed doors. And we have right to respond because our lives in this mess. See, if this man involved himself in our lives, when we talk about him, there's one thing I want to be known up here. I want to go on with life. I don't want 2024. I want this man arrested. I want to go on with life. I don't want no more dealing with this person. He leave me alone. Keep my name out your mouth. Don't you come near me. HPD is not going to arrest me. My record clean. You lied. He lied on everything. So they have evidence. And it's one thing that, I don't know who, and the police department needs to be investigated by the feds because they have a bunch of corrupt people. They ain't the only one. They have good officers they try to get rid of. It's what I think Arizona, I've got a number of the channel. But I'll be watching Phoenix, Arizona's media sometimes because they're exposing bad judges. So it's like that's a cesspool. Sex trafficking going on down there in Maricopa County. Maricopa County has a lot of dirty cops, dirty judges. So this person knew to go to a dirty city and to do dirt at. He had someone to back him up. And I'm reading my speaker because I'm tired. And Judge Gonzalez cannot put me in no jail for something because HPD has all the records they sent. And actually, when the dude came to my residence on May 27th, talking about some pizza, because we going to do a hybrid bigger that way in Canada, because I knew. And they already sent all of my evidence to Phoenix Police Department. They mailed it. They received it on 27th of May. So Phoenix cannot put me in jail. Officer Power, her line behind. I already gave her one thing. Let me say this. I want everyone to hear this. I snitch on police officers too. FBI give us the right. If we go to FBI and go to under color law, we can snitch on police officers and get them behind trouble and get the police part of trouble too. One thing police is just because you have a badge don't make you visible. Cops get arrested when they want to investigate. Got good people. They get cops arrested too for misconduct, false arrest, exonerated. They get judges arrested too. Just like attorney DA Armando Villalobos here in Texas. Armando Villalobos got 18 years in federal school. He did exonerating people, and a couple of judges have to be Latino as well, and lawyers down in South Texas. So, like I said, she did not know that I was that educated that I can get judges in trouble. I know how to get a judge out their job and run for election. She knows that I can get a judge in trouble because we have judges here that doing dirt here in Harris County. And she gets offended by my podcast trashing her. Don't come to Harris County. We trash judges. Now, one judge I don't agree with it being trash is Judge Lena Hidalgo. She is a good county judge. If HPD police can trash her, which it was wrong for doing that, I can trash Judge Gonzalez from Phoenix, Arizona, what she did to me in this case here. Because one thing, she's so stupid. If you see no criminal history on my end, but you see a criminal history on this dude, and then one day long ago he been in court or getting arrested for it back in November 23. I know all that dang on business. See, if he involved his stuff in my life, I would have to find out who the heck he is. You need to mind your business. Telling him he out here listening, you need to mind your business. See, it's his fault that he got in this space, start harassing people. And actually, I noticed that people in that channel are now unsubscribing to him. I'm glad y'all saw a light, and I'm glad that Future and Golden saw it too. And the same thing, Fish Girl thought that was her friend too. We thought that he was a friend too. And one thing, if I was a stalker, he didn't try to kill him, I would never call that we were a friend until I saw him doing shady things to me. And I told him to leave me alone. They don't sound like no jealous person. They don't sound like a person trying to stalk or harass a person. I thought my New Year's was gonna be a better New Year's back in 2023. It became worse when this fool came in. So ain't no deflecting, ain't no playing a victim. We are the victims of this situation that he involved our life. He came into our life and started doing this mess. If he would have mind his business, he thought he could say this like he did Chris Brown, Raspy, what's the name, Cherry. And the stuff he said about Cherry Johnson, that really hurt because I love Miss Cherry Johnson. That's a fine sister. She's on Punky Bruce when she's on Family. That's a fine. You don't talk bad about Cherry Johnson. Cherry is a fine sister too. Okay. I love me some Cherry Johnson. He over here trashing Cherry Johnson back in 2021, 2011, 2010 when Obama came president. Like, dude, like this dude he must be hating himself. Why would you want to come to people's lives and start harassing them? That's my question. Why you go people circle trying to look for their information and start doxing people? We not doing anything to it. When we first came in, we thought he was cool. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was cool, bro. I mean, him going after certain races for the golden spirit. Yeah, I was for that. But when this dude started going too far and then trying, just being too much. So I need him. I need this dude to keep my name out your mouth. Actually, Judge Gonzalez, one thing he not obeying. He has broken the rule. I can sue him for sharing stuff. And also, because he didn't go share that file, also, because he's stupid, I had gave that to the police as well, and gave the Harris County to sue him behind. They have my emails on file. Also, to this fool don't realize that as well. While he trying to do all this stuff, he already told himself he should never went to Twitter. And one thing I don't know what it was, Generation Millennials, the late Millennials, because he's late Millennial. I'm a Generation X. The Generation X, our generation. If we did some dirt or did something, we don't go and blast it onto the world. This man, like the Generation Z's, the younger generation, they do dirt and then they go blast it to the world. Then they want to act like they're innocent. No, we got evidence of you committing a crime. That's the stupidest thing. If I did something you don't know about, you know what I'm saying? But he over here being bold with it. So he need to lose his account. He need to go to jail. And just because I can go to jail to trying to zombie me, because one thing about her, I ain't scared of help her. I got Hispanic, my bloodline to Louisiana Spanish. I ain't scared of no other Hispanic person. Let there be no up here. I ain't got no slave mentality. You're scared attacked on me. One thing, I'm a free man. The house in-word or the field in-word. I'm the free, okay? And I got experience with Louisiana, my folk father on my mama's side. So I ain't scared. So she scared because as soon as she tried to exonerate me and trying to threaten me and stuff with charge and stuff, I went to FBI website and put her behind on blast. So FBI got reports on her from me, from her, from this dude, from the police involved, anyone else you want to name on that, and I put Phoenix Police Department too on there as well, let this man get away with stuff because they ain't supposed. They got evidence of everything that HD sent to them. They're on my end. The HD said they cannot arrest because I did everything I'm supposed to do. Okay, he the one doing wrong. See, he better come to use text. I tell you that. Because it ain't no threat. Police gonna come be looking for him and put him behind on blast. So I already told him to get the okay to arrest him if he come to use text. So therefore, you can't lie that I did this, I did that. You can't lie no more. One thing, you cannot lie on police record. You cannot lie on a protection order. That's against the law. And just because that's against right there. If the feds go investigate her behind, it's why would you sign paperwork and approve paper that got false allegations on there? That's the stupidest thing. Because the contact is boss. And one thing, let me clear this up too. Texas Penal Code 06.02, the crime has to be intentional. There was no intention when I contact his boss. There was no intention to commit no crime. It was resolve an issue, a legal issue with him, because he was harassing me. So she defamed my character and interpreted that I was trying to harass him. And me and him beefing on Twitter. Okay, if someone harassed you, would you fight back? Back when I had the Twitter account, my Twitter account is on private. But my thing is that she gonna sit here so that I was harassing. No, she's stupid. She was in the timeline. I told him a couple times to leave me alone, and he continued to torture and harass me online. So if I was trying to harass him, I'm telling him constantly cussing him out and trashing him, and at the same time telling him leave me alone? It's the defense technique. Like I said, that's stupid woman's eat. And like I said about the Illuminati, I believe that because, like I said, ever since this whole thing, my channel be taken down, me being homeless the first time, this all comes from me revealing R. Kelly's being on tape. I didn't watch the tape. The Star Jones say that that's against the law if you watch this. There's a minor involved in that thing. But when he said that his brother, and like I said, how mixed we are. No African American is pure. I don't care how dark, like we all come in different complexions and everything. R. Kelly's got the same complexion as his brother. That's how I knew. I said, hold on, you lying. Because R. Kelly's brother darker than him. You know what I'm saying? R. Kelly camera skin. Dude, dark brown skin. That's stupid. That's like me saying Drake and Tyrese. So if I come in and find Drake Tyrese, my brother, I'm darker than Tyrese. I'm darker than Drake and lighter than Tyrese. You will say you stupid, Zach. You over here lying. You commit that crime. You don't like your two brothers. Stop lying. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I knew that he was lying. When he said his brother, I saw his brother picture. I said no, and his brother's short too. You know, I carry tall. Come on. So when I revealed that, it reveals those type of stuff like that. They're like, it's not just R. Kelly involved. It's people behind him who's allowing that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because they knew that he was a trauma when he signed with the record label. They knew all about that. Like people say they do in Chicago, they knew all that.
Wow.
So they knew that, but the police department cover up. They investigate that. What's that Hispanic woman? There was the DA before Kim Fox. They investigate Anita Alvarez. He won, and she won her election. He was at the same time, 2008. So they investigate why she let that go on when she was still in office in Cook County. You see what I'm saying? Anita Alvarez is same birthday as Aaliyah's birthday. That's how I knew when they put the female on my porch. It was on Leah's 40th birthday. To be Aaliyah's same age. I'm a couple months younger than Aaliyah. Okay? When they put that female voodoo spell, that was on Anita Alvarez's birthday, and Aaliyah both born January 16th. One born 1960, that's Anita Alvarez. The other born 1979, that's Aaliyah. So I knew because Leah and R. Kelly both Capricorns. He January 8th. She's January 16th. You see what I'm saying? So they both Capricorns. But some told me that whoever put the voodoo spell was a goon trying to get after me. They couldn't get after me by taking my house away. So they knew to come after me, get mad at me for revealing it. One thing, and like I say, I'm glad that I know now that you have to be careful what you say on this interview. I didn't know it was that deep. You know, sometimes I take risks when it's deep, take risks. But I was trying to make some money on the side too when I did when I made a video about that, because I also was selling items on my, and trying to introduce my audience to the items after I finished doing the video. I was gonna get everybody hyped up, as to get everybody hyped up. I'm a performer, everybody hyped up, and then at the end prior to the end of the video, I was introduce my products. You know what I'm saying, to go sell so I can make some money. You know what I'm saying, online, be my own boss. That's why I said that the dude down there in Ohio got rid of my job. My job is an entrepreneur. You're talking about you have a job. I'm my own job. I'm my own entrepreneur. I want to work for myself. I'm tired of working for other people. You see in Texas. Let me also explain that too. The reason why I don't work for other people. I'm bipolar. Okay. Texas have not only racism, but they have a hostile way of handling employment. It's employment at will state. If you do have a job, you're not guaranteed to stay, fully employed, because they can fire for anything. And then too, when you go on a job, majority of times in Texas, people are hostile. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got time for nobody being hostile towards me. If I'm trying to make money and motivate myself, last time I need somebody screaming at me, I went there as a child. Okay, and it's no to my toxic family. I don't want to see no memory of that in my future. So that's the reason why I had to leave the spot, or might have to act a fool on job, because I don't play that with nobody. You know what I'm saying? So that's what my remedy is, to work for myself, have my own business, and that's why I'm mad at the fact my channel took out. See, here look, two things. I get accused of stalking somebody. It's not true. Okay. Then I got accused of putting X-rated stuff that's not true on my one thing. Something I work hard for, something I build and brand for. I want you to hear this. If I build something one thing the last thing dude was trying to sabotage it. I built that channel. That's my baby. That channel was my baby. I built that on the Labor Day week 2010. The last thing I want to do anything to jeopardize my channel. You know what I'm saying? So I want everybody to hear it. I'm getting tired of hearing this lie that I know I didn't. I let them come on there to show that I was being harassed, so I can show evidence, take legal action on the guys who did it. That's why that I didn't take the video down when they put it on there, because I didn't know you had to take it down. But I wanted YouTube to say, hey, these 3 guys come on my panel putting pornographic images. I'm here to argue with them. My whole purpose of me bringing them on a panel was to argue. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole video was about the dude being stupid. You know what I'm saying? Down in Ohio, it was not about no porn stuff. It's not Madonna erotica. You know what I'm saying? So when the dude from the American Public, that ran after he did the George Floyd run, okay, and the Colombian dude and some other dude behind closed doors put those images. I put it on the panel so we can argue, we can have some tension. You know what I'm saying? Because people like to see arguments, and I use my mouthpiece to argue back and forth, say what's on my mind. They was chicken, and they were punks. They gonna sit here and put porn on my channel. So when they kept doing that, I said, hold on, let me go ahead and take legal action, because I want you to see I'm being harassed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I fell on there, but my intention was to argue, not to put no inappropriate stuff on my channel. The next thing, you just take it down, and then they started saying that I had that I was guilty of this situation. No, I wasn't. And then the reason why my channel was striked too, because also the first strike was about the thing we gotta get from some other disease that happened in 2020. I don't want to get a chance to. You know what I'm talking about? The thing. Yeah. Okay. So because Jaguar Wright had said that DMX had, no longer here because that so and so. I don't want to go detail that because it's your channel. Then they don't give me for medical misinformation. I wasn't trying to report news like I'm Wendy Williams. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to make no medical information. You too stupid. Then they found a whole video of me when I'm going in. I was my fault. I'm going in on the dude from the American Public. We all know who he is when we making that big noise. We were friends with dude in Ohio. I was getting off of him. They got me down for doing it. Then they found an old video of me bashing MG Kelly. Now, in Machine Gun Kelly. Now, the fun thing is that was 2017. Why would you wait 2021 to go and talk about that video? YouTube. And I noticed that Machine Gun Kelly was born in Houston, but the mixed bluish racist dude in Ohio, he's from Cleveland too. Yes, Machine Gun Kelly's from Cleveland, Ohio. Born in Houston, but raised in Cleveland, Ohio, where Jerry Heller's from. Okay, NWA. So so what happened when me and Bluish got into it, there was some divestors trying to make false allegation towards me about me and my beef with that dude. I mean, his name. And that's when I said, okay, well, I can't respond. Every time I respond, the dude would cut me off and put some stuff on there, okay? Because he knew I was telling the truth. So let me hit my mouthpiece. So I make a string yard, and I started saying what's on my mind. And I saw his friends. I said, okay, y'all want to come on panel? I'm not arguing with y'all. I ain't scared y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? So instead of them trying to argue about it and insult me, whatever, I read for it. They gonna put some porn on there, and that's YouTube gonna blame me for it. And I want you to know that. And also too, that's why I got that dude's information down in Ohio. I wasn't trying to get no roadmap to go to the dude house. First, I don't want to see the dude house. Talking about the other dude down in Ohio. My thing is I can't go to the judge and say his screen name on YouTube. I gotta say his legal name, his government name to the judge. When I want to sue YouTube, I'm still on a process trying to find some money to sue YouTube and I'm trying to get clear evidence. That's the whole reason why I've been going to Golden Sphere to find out who was all involved, because it wasn't just the experimental test involved, it was in the vessels involved, it was also some Golden Sphere people involved. You know what I'm saying? They knew what happened and knew the people involved. That's why I was in on that. And I'm glad, actually, kind of glad they did put the deal of me and my homegirl from Florida, because they don't try to say that I got rejected. I wasn't trying to join no Golden Sphere. I was trying to find out who in that circle knew what happened, because I need concrete evidence. Where I take it to a judge and get YouTube sued, and also sue the dude involved and the parties involved who let that happen. the one thing I build something, I ain't gonna destroy it. I worked hard for that channel. And it's hard for me to go try and make another channel because I want this resolved. If I did something on purpose, I can't argue with that. But I didn't do this on purpose. There was no intention to put these dudes to put inappropriate stuff on my channel. It was intention to argue and rant each other, cuss each other out. That was the whole purpose of that. And they was too scared and chicken to do it.
What up, Rakim?
What's up, Don? What's up, Zacharias? Man, I sent me the link, man. Had to come up here, show some love. I was off this day, so I wanted to come up, show you a little support. How you been, brother?
All right.
Well, you know, I had suffered a tragedy within the family and everything like that.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, well, she was it was my aunt. She lived a full life. She was 94. So
you said this was who?
My aunt.
Your aunt. Oh man. Rest in peace to your aunt, brother.
Yes,
sorry,
rest in peace.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, she was a great lady. So you know, she'll be missed, and hopefully, you know, the next generations, we might impart the knowledge that she gave us and what the rest of our the older ones that have gone before us gave us. So that's how I'm going to take from it. So
yeah, I just lost my aunt last year as well, and prior to that, a few years ago, I lost my grandmother, which they were sisters, and so I definitely understand, man, and like you know, I know your family and everything is going through a hard time right now. Hopefully, I hope y'all get through it, man. Once again, prayers be upon you and your family. That's the piece of it.
Right. I mean, sure. But other than that, you heard about Vince McMahon, bro?
Yeah, I did. I did hear about Vince.
I mean,
wild, man.
I mean, like, come on, man. I'm like, geez, who are they gonna have next? That's all we're gonna say in 2024. Who's gonna get hit next?
Right. And it's crazy, man. It's a hustle, man. It's nothing but a cash grab.
He died?
Oh no. Vince McMahon is being hit with the same charges as Diddy is. We're not gonna go say because of whatsoever. So what we're saying, like, which big billionaire, successful businessman is gonna get hit next with the lawsuits?
That's nothing new.
Exactly.
You know why? Can I elaborate why? Remember Tattoo?
Wait a minute, you talking about Jesse James? Or you
No.
talking about Tattoo? Or you talking about Tattoo?
No, you know those two girls from Russia?
Right.
They assimilated lesbian stuff. They were 17, 18 years old. Man
Right.
put their video to Victoria's music. Why would you do that?
Wow.
Remember? And I you know, saying we were barely close to their age, you know, back in 2022. But now,
Right.
we look at it now like, wait a minute, why would y'all promoting this? These were young girls. Of course,
Right.
the other one was 18, she was adult, but the other one was 17. Why would you? And they came out and admit that they were forced to pretend lesbians. They were not really lesbians. So,
Wow.
but man was promoting it. Like everybody, you know, I laugh at the situation now with the whole Color Purple situation with Lil Boosie because, excuse me, you didn't want your daughter looking at, you know, and everybody Lil Nas X, you know, because he's gay. He went to school singing that song, Old Time Song, but this is nothing new. They had Tattoo, and they had teenage. Remember, and they had girls dressed like schoolgirls at the movie awards before Madonna kissed Britney. So I'll never forget that. And I'm like, why are they promoting a teenage girl? Of course, I thought, you know, I was 22 years old, close to their age. You know, this is new generation. Like, no, I look at bad. Like, no, this it could be something.
Remember that record?
What's that?
Tattoo.
With Tattoo on them. because Zach, he's dropping knowledge on how everybody, I guess, they making a big thing of the color purple and everything like that. I didn't want to see it because I don't know, I don't like remakes, and certain remakes turn out to be crap.
Yeah, well, go ahead.
I want to see it, but guess what? I found out. That the woman that sing "God Gotta Tell You Something." There wasn't Margaret Avery. There was a Latina woman, Tata Vega.
So what was her name?
Her name was Tata Vega. She was one singing "Sister" and "God's Gotta Tell You Something." She's Dominican and Puerto Rican.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, Tata Vega.
Okay.
Yeah, she sang the vocals for Shook Avery. She wasn't Shook Avery. She was singing when Margaret bust into the church, singing "God Gotta Tell You Something." That's Tata Vega's voice.
Gotcha.
She's Hispanic. Yeah, she's Afro. She light skinned Afro Latin. She's Puerto Rican and Dominican and Italian.
Right.
She's Italian too. Yeah, she the one singing. Yeah, a lot of people are shocked that a Latina one was singing that song because she sang it good. She sang those songs good. But I was saying I want to see the color purple because I want to see my take in it. But I heard the God Gotta Tell You Something part is not in that movie, and I'm mad at Oprah for that.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So therefore, this is one thing that I have to say with all these, with all what's going on, WWE, Diddy, several other people are being accused or whatsoever. Okay. Rakim.
Yeah.
From your point of view and everything like that, right? And I know that you're from Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
All right. With all that is going on with the migrants, the billionaires, I guess, being sued for what they're doing for ill treating people and everything else. What makes you think? Do you think that we're going to be going in a downward spiral this year? What's your thoughts about that, Zach? And
well, I'll just say this. First off, shout out to Irby. Shout out to Irby and shout out to Blade and King. We've already in a downward spiral, bro. The misinformation that we have when it comes to America is that we live in a democracy. We really don't. It's not a democracy. We live in a plutocracy. If you understand what a plutocracy is, it means that the country is governed people with all the wealth. And that's the country that the reason why the migrants are coming here is to undermine the American people as far as wages and jobs, and also to be able to get rid of, especially within a lot of these major cities, they're trying to find a way to offset the black vote.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this is what, like, Democrats now are mostly leaning toward the Hispanic population, but they had a very big misconception because thought that if they made it where they seemed like they was the party for Latin people, the majority of Latin people will vote Democrat, and that's still not the case. It's kind of split half and half, like 50% people vote Republican, maybe about 45% vote Democrat, so they still get the black vote. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make the black vote. And also, you have migrants that are getting money, and some of them even getting, what's what I'm looking for? Like aid, government aid and everything like that over American citizens. And I'm not knocking the migrants because I understand you got to survive. This is not about the migrants. It's about the people that are using the migrants as funds, which is the government, against American people. But, I understand that the migrants are, they're in a bad situation, man, coming from Venezuela. Venezuela is very messed up right now. Coming from...
For what I heard that Maduro is using the Castro tactic, and letting the worst of the worst from the prisons in Venezuela be within that, be within the migrants also.
I wouldn't be surprised. But we already in a downward spiral, and it's only going to get worse as
Right.
as time goes on. You know, because what America is showing everybody is that the illusion of what everybody thought America was is breaking. And they're going to show you, and when white America gets desperate and corporate America gets desperate, care about lying anymore. They'll just show you exactly what they're going to your face. So that's where we're at right now.
All right. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I'm about to wrap this up.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to.
All right.
Okay, so about the migrants thing. First of all, a lot of people know that it's human trafficking. I'm sorry, a lot of people don't realize that the reason why they let the people from another country without documentation come in here is so human trafficking to get them low-paying jobs, because they know Americans, even though who are Hispanic, do not want those jobs. You know, all of us American people want a high-wage position. We want to live good. We want wealth. We want our own businesses. You know what I'm saying? We can't work for someone. So they get the migrants, they're tricked into working. They think that working in America is a American dream. When then, if we work in low wage, slave wage positions, it's not American, that's slavery. You know what I'm saying? So they getting it's like prostitution. They getting played. Also, I want to ask, where's Mariah Carey in this mess? Because she's part of Venezuela. A lot of folks forget that.
Okay. So let's put it like this. If her grandfather that she did not know, right?
She knew.
Okay, but the thing is this. If she knew the grandfather and the father, right? So the father, even though he was he's of darker skin, was functionally American, right? So therefore, you could tell that the language barrier didn't pass on to Mariah and such, that being the case.
Well, when she first started, she said she was Venezuelan, African American, Irish. When she was dating Tom Mottola, she announced that all the time, that she Venezuelan, African American, Irish. When she dated Luis Miguel, she definitely was out loud with her Latin heritage. You know what I'm saying? And she did go visit her family in Venezuela. When she was dating Luis, after she left Derek Jeter, she was dating Luis Miguel. Luis Miguel is actually Spaniard and Italian, born in Puerto Rico, but raised in Mexico. Right? A lot of folks don't know that. So when she was dating Luis Miguel, she was out loud with her. Like, she did sing in Spanish when she was with Tom Mottola. Hero, My All, some other songs in Spanish. And then she sang with Miguel, who's part Mexican. Beautiful. Bella. Yeah, so she tries to get her Latin roots is sometimes, but I guess the media, the people her people that she's working with control her, because she was out loud with, because like I say, her and Selena are the Latin queens of that Latin genre. J-Lo stole that. You know what I'm saying? So so I give Selena and Mariah the Latinas of the 90s, because Mariah broke every record in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I tell Latinos that she's Hispanic, they like shocked. Like, she knew her grandfather. I mean, I think he died before she got older, but she knew she was Venezuelan. When she was on BET back in 1990, she told Donnie Simpson, she said, my dad's African American, Venezuelan, my mom's Irish, what it makes me. That's what she said. So she always told people her mom was Irish, her dad's African American, Venezuelan. You know what I'm saying? So, but I like to ask that question, since her grandfather was an immigrant from Venezuela. Can she speak up? You know what I'm saying? She is. This is her gift.
This is what I think, Zach, and you and I know that certain people that Mariah Carey, even though that she's she attained her fame or whatsoever, you know that going to that she's going through a lot of stress. So, with that said, we don't know what she's going to do or anything like that, because if she even say anything, I guess in today's climate, she could actually be ridiculed and everything like that, because you have to understand that there's like two sides of media now. There's the conservative side of media and there's the liberal side of media. So if you really look at some liberals and some conservatives, they're busy trying to push the status quo on each other, and they don't really even care about Latin America. Let's be honest.
They don't.
So therefore, she could say anything about Venezuela, right? Even Maduro might even just tell just shut up, because he's just a despot. You get what I'm trying to say?
And also too, not Greg Abbott, the governor, but Greg Abbott, the singer, the one that sing Take It Down. Oh, I want to take it down. That song back in 1980. He's part Venezuelan. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Yeah, he's part Venezuelan. There's a bunch of Venezuelan people out there. What's that? She's Afro, Trinidadian, and Venezuelan. She like a white woman. What's her name? Ronda Rose. She's part Venezuelan. She's Hispanic. A lot of folks, besides Afro, black, Trinidadian, she also Venezuelan. Ronda Rose. So I want to say, what's she gonna do about that? Because these are people. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Even though they part something, you don't hear the dude that paid on 70 show the feds. He not saying that he not Mexican. He's Venezuelan too. This is their heritage right here. I also want to say that dude that was saying that we were lazy. First of all, the dude is uneducated by capitalism. I'm not lazy. I'm talking about the dude that was on the Vice show, Phil Scott's talking about, which I'm glad they dragging that immigrant for saying that, because he's getting played by the system. It's not that we want to work. We know that if we work at certain jobs, that we're going to get paid less and they'll treat us less than human. We'll be all acting like Taraji P. Henson in The Color Purple. You know what I'm saying? About Oprah and them not paying them. So that's why that people, I can't speak for those in Chicago, but I'm saying, no offense to Rakeem, there are some people who do make Chicago look terrible. You know what I'm talking about? Like the drill rappers and all that other stuff. What's called trap.
Yeah, I'm going to speak on that real quick.
Go ahead, you Chicago.
The situation with the drill rappers and all of that, it is a situation that it took a while to get there. It took a long while to get there, and that's from years of neglect, especially the city of Chicago on its black citizens.
Right.
Period. Point blank. Like, it's like from the closing down of schools to having any resources allocated in a lot of these different communities. No, a lot of people, like food. There's no jobs. All of that other stuff. It took a while to get to this drill era that we in. And the funny thing is, the drill era ain't nothing but like 10 or 12 years old. Because I can remember the Chicago before that.
But, I meant the part where it's very talking about deleting people. Like back in 1990s. Because there was also a conspiracy to get people of African American descent and Hispanic locked up. It was a prior press meeting in Hollywood Hills back in 1991. So that's why I was criticized that, because anything we do, they want us to be gangsters, thugs, cholo thugs, denigrate each other, and then aspire the youth to do that so they can be the next prisoner. Because slavery is still the prison. Prison is slavery. So that's the reason why I was saying that. I wasn't trying to be anti-black or anything, but that's what I'm saying, that when people say Chicago, not all Chicago people, our people in Chicago are lazy. But the thing in their head, they hear all the murders going on. And about the Venezuelan immigrants, so they're saying is that, okay, well, they don't want to work on here, they want to kill each other, sell dope, whatever. We're going to bring people who are not from here to come in. And then please, also, no one's not blaming Greg Abbott, our governor. That's the reason why the migrants there. You know what I'm saying? Well, no one's not blaming him. In like I said about Mariah Carey being Venezuelan. Greg Abbott's wife is Mexican. Our governor here in Texas, his wife is Mexican American, and she don't say nothing. She let her husband do this. Yeah, Greg Abbott, the mayor, the governor here in Texas, his wife is Latina. Yes, sir. And he does all this stuff, like, so that's my question is, no, it's not saying anything about that. I always look at clues that people ignore. So, but Chicago, the reason why Chicago is being treated like this, do you know your history, right, Raheem?
Yeah, I know it.
You know that it was a biracial Creole from Haiti not, I don't want to say, we say founded the Saba, right? He's from Haiti. He was part French and part black. He one that found Chicago, an American woman from the NR tribe. You know what I'm saying? He was also Catholic as well. So they trying to make Chicago look terrible because it's found by a person who's of African descent. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't look at that. They didn't know. Everybody they trash Chicago because it's one of the major cities that was found by a person of African descent. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want no one to know that. So if this is found by a person of African descent, of course they're gonna trash it. Of course, they're gonna make it look terrible and everything. And then you have the orchid harvesting going on with the Satanism and stuff like that going on down there as well. So yeah, that's also the said. Like we'll have a Connecticut case stuff. So that's what I'm saying. That Chicago, they got Chicago locked to the point that yeah, they got it so locked to the point they try and make Chicago look terrible because a brother found Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And created it. Mm-hmm.
All right, so guys, I'm about to wrap this up.
All right,
y'all got any statements?
Nah, man. I just want to come on and show some support. Shout out to you, Doc. Shout out to Zacharias, man. Y'all take it easy. Out there in the chat, man. Y'all take it easy.
Okay.
All right, y'all too.
And thank you for letting me clear up the rumors.
Got you.
All right.
Well, I'm about to make another live stream, so check it out next week. So I'm gonna be back on my bully, and I'm gonna try to do the Dominican urban movement also. Yo, Zach.
All right.
You gotta go and also check out my homegirl Shazzy H-Town. So therefore, she's doing big things as far as the urban movement. So check her out, all right?
Hold on. I'm playing something now.
All right.
Hold on. Cause I have issues with my phone right now. Hold on.
All right.
I'm on my laptop. Hold on. You saw it?
Okay. Let me check. All right.
And before I go, did you check my emails?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right, bro.
All right.
Yo, this wraps it up for Open Topics with Don Armando. Stay safe. And we're going to actually have another topic in a few days. So watch.